Good morning, Rebels. My name is Ashley, and I'll be taking you through a gentle yin yoga practice today, or what I like to call a yinny, a mini yin within half an hour. I invite you to use a mat or a towel. Maybe you invite in a furry friend if you would like. This is Spitty. You can practice inside, outside, wherever you'd like, and know that at any point in time you can always pause the video to hold poses longer, or just spend some time enjoying the stillness of just being with your body. So again, welcome, and congratulations, you've already done the most challenging part, which is that you showed up for yourself. And ultimately, we cannot take care of other people or beings or our studies or do well in our jobs if we don't take some time every day to just take care of ourselves. And today, we're actually going to begin in a seated pose, making sure we do have water nearby. We don't need any props for today. Just taking a moment to check in with the body, doing a little bit of self-regulation to begin our practice. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. In and out. Looks like we have another special guest this morning, Scarlett. And then if the eyes are closed, gently blink them open, just orientating ourselves on the mat. So looking at 4 different colors and or textures. So maybe that's the texture of your pants, your shirt. That could be the texture of the mat or the towel that you're practicing on. Maybe it's grass. And then what colors do you notice? What do you see just in your line of sight? And anytime we are feeling stressed or overwhelmed, we can always use this orientation to just help us remind ourselves that we are in our physical bodies, that we are here, we are safe, we are supported. So anytime that we're spending way too much time up here or in here, we can take a moment and just notice 4 things. Continuing to breathe, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Sitting up just a little bit taller. The shoulders like to creep up to the ears, so let's see if we can take them down a little bit. Maybe leaning back just slightly as we breathe in and out. Eyes can be open or closed here. Let's take 3 more breaths, breathing in and out. Oftentimes in stillness, our mind likes to start to work. So if that is happening, we can come back to 2 simple statements. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Making some contact with the body, whether that's palms face down for grounding, palms face up for receiving energy. You may also decide to just place the hands at heart center. Adding just 1 more sentence. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. As we finish up our opening meditation is really going to be how can we be present in the day and day to day. And as we move out of our meditation, we'll continue to focus on the breath always. The breath always comes first. Breathing in, rolling the shoulders up and back. And then gently dropping the chin down to the chest. Inhaling, dropping the right ear to the right shoulder as we incorporate some movement into our flow. Exhale, drop the chin back, opening the eyes up to the sky, only if that feels good to the neck. Remember that this is your body, your time, your practice. So do what speaks to you today. There's no comparison. There's no good, there's no bad, there's no right, there's no wrong. We are just simply here. We are present, practicing together in this lovely rebel community. Continuing to just move and breathe, waking up that neck, massaging our vagus nerve, which helps us regulate our central nervous system. Enjoying the gentle sounds of scarlet purring. Taking 3 more rounds, moving the neck this way. And then coming back up to a neutral spine, just taking a little shimmy, a little shake. One of the best ways to just move beyond wherever you happen to feel stuck, whether it's stuck energy or soreness from another workout, is just movement. Movement is what helps us heal. As we breathe in, just roll the shoulders up and back. Breathe out, drop the head back this time, only if that feels good. You can modify by doing U shapes, rocking back and forth. That's an option as well. If we're dropping the chin back, then let's slowly release the left ear to the left shoulder. Chin drops down. Right ear, right shoulder. Continuing to breathe, breath with movement. Exhale, rock back. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin down on the exhale. Inhale over to the right. 3 more of these. This is a movement and an exercise that can be done any time of day. Whether we're in class, we're at work, we're in the car. Not when we're actively driving, but maybe at a stoplight. Right before we go to bed, just loosening up this neck, this bridge between our head and the rest of our body. Such a vital part that connects, making sure that we're giving attention and love to that connector. That neck speaks a lot, and we have to make sure that we listen to it. 2 more here. Wonderful job, everyone. Coming back up to neutral, rolling the shoulders up and back, taking a little wiggle, a little shimmy. Slowly coming forward into a tabletop position. So the fingertips are separated nice and wide. Wrists stacked underneath the shoulders, knees stacked underneath the hips. If the knees are feeling a little sensitive, we can always roll the mat up. This is also where you might want to bring in a towel or a blanket, even a sweatshirt would work, anything with extra padding. If the wrists are speaking to you today, you can extend those fingertips out a little bit. Fists are an option here. You may also drop down to the forearms. So these are all different options available to us as we move through anything in a tabletop position. So coming up to the hands, taking a big breath in and out, drawing that belly button in and up. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Breathe in as we drop the belly, lifting the tailbone up to the sky, lifting the chin up, making this nice gentle U shape with the back. And then exhale, tucking the chin into the chest, rounding the spine. Inhale. Drop, lift up through the heart space, pressing that forward. And then exhale, chin to chest round. Engaging the biceps and the triceps. Hollowing out the armpits, continuing this fluid movement, working on our spinal strength. We'll also be incorporating a few gentle twists into the practice. Noticing how it feels as we start to incorporate a little bit more movement into the body. Taking 3 more rounds of this on our own. Moving at a pace that feels good. This gentle cat-cow can also be done seated or standing. So if you're doing a lot of sitting at work or in class, you can simply do these same movements in a chair to help keep that spine active, that core engaged. 2 more. Coming to a place of stillness, slowly walk the hands out, drop the elbows down, drop the chest down if possible. You can also use a blanket to help bring the earth up to you. I've chosen to not use any props today because if you're in Las Vegas, it's quite warm, and I'm not feeling it, but if you are, I want you to go for it. So dropping that chin to the chest, heart comes down, coming into a puppy pose. Nice angle between the knees, shins pressing back. We can tuck the toes for that extra support if needed. Letting that heart melt down. Fingertips separating nice and wide. 5 rounds of breath here. Breathe it in. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Three more. One more. Inhale, slowly peeling ourselves up, walking the hands back, taking a round of cat-cow just to re-energize that spine, maybe 2 or 3 if it feels good to your body. And then slowly bringing the toes to touch. Knees can come out wide or keep them together. Gently push all the way back into a child's pose. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 5 breaths here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Making that oceanic sound with our breath, constricting the throat slightly. Inhaling, slowly rising up. Noticing as we change levels, checking in with ourselves, taking a few just fluid movements here. Taking a sip of water if we need one. And stretch one leg out and then the other. And then tucking the toes under, begin to slowly lift the hips up and back, coming into a downward facing dog. Only 2 of these today as we begin to wrap the triceps in closer to the inside of our body, hollowing out those armpits, pushing back through our fingertips that are separated nice and wide, feeling weight in the index finger and the thumb. Heels can be anywhere that you would like. So if your heels are way up here, if they're here, if they're here, if one's here or one's here, all is good, because no matter where you are today on the mat, if you were in this pose, which you could also do an alternate in tabletop and just stretch one leg out and then the other leg, all good options here. No matter where you are or what you're doing, we're getting that stretch in all along the back of the leg. So taking 3 breaths here, any kind of movement that we want. And if it's early for you or late and you've had a busy day, maybe the movement that you want to incorporate is no movement at all. You just want to be still. So whatever that is, take 3 breaths. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. One more. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Finding stillness. Walking the feet up to meet the hands. Feet about hip width distance apart, which is 2 fists. Inhaling, halfway lift, just reset that spine, look past the mat, belly button in and up. Exhale, forward fold, let everything hang really heavy here. If you're using blocks in your practice today, you can place your hands on the blocks. Making contact, again, always is a great way to help orientate ourselves. Hands can be on the feet, the ankles, the shins, the hips. Anytime we can make that contact, that reminds us, hey, I'm here. I'm present. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I'm not up here. I'm not here. I'm just rooted, grounded in my body, in my space. on my little mat oasis. This is another excellent pose to just help calm down our central nervous system. Anytime that we're doing a gentle inversion, we're helping pump freshly oxygenated blood throughout the body. So let's take 5 rounds of breath in this forward fold or ragdoll position. Any movement is welcome. Breathing in and out. May incorporate some yes nods, some no nods, some I don't know shrugs. Three more. What sort of intuitive movement speaks to you? And letting it all go. One more breath in and out. Inhale, halfway lift, look past that mat. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees a lot. Slowly roll up. Still energizing that spine. As we roll the shoulders up and back. Strong mountain pose. Finding our roots. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Breathe in. And out. Five more breaths here. You got this. Practicing together as a community. Two more. One more. Breathe in, lift those arms all the way up to the sky. Look up, reach up as if we're going to lift off of the mat. And then exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands. Come back into that downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Movement of any kind is welcome. Stillness is welcome. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Knowing you can pause the video at any time and do any of these postures for longer or shorter. Maybe you've been laying on the mat, breathing for the last half an hour. All of that is good, intentional practice for ourselves, for our bodies, for our minds. Big breath in. Open the mouth, let's sigh it out together. One more, breathe in. Open the mouth, sigh out. Seal the lips. Drop the knees down to the mat. Looking forward. Reorientating ourselves, reminding ourselves, here we are. Taking a breath in and out as we begin to walk the hands out to the right corner of the mat. Maybe the thumbs come together, fingertips still separated, coming into a sort of a twisted cat-cow, one of our final postures. As we inhale, just continuing to drop the belly, lift the heart open, hands can separate a little bit, and then Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the spine. The twist gives us a gentle stretch, a little bit more of an elongation on the left side, while on the right side we're getting in just a gentle side crunch. Inhale, lift up. You might feel it in the hip and the low back. Exhale, chin to chest, round cow, cat. 2 more. Breath and movement. Option of bending the elbows a little bit and straightening them. Back to neutral, back to center. Find ourselves on the mat, breathe in, breathe out. Hands walk over to the right. Feeling that side stretch here on the right, little crunch on the left. Breathe in, drop the chest, eyes go up. Breathe out, chin to chest, round. Breathe in. And out. 2 more. In. And out. Hands come back to neutral. Big toes come together. Knees can come out. If you would like, take an inhale and drop back into a child's pose again. This time incorporating some gentle nods back and forth. Keeping the left arm outstretched, begin to slide the right arm underneath the left. Right shoulder comes down into a thread the needle. You can use a pillow or a block to support the head. Just ending with a few gentle twists. Twists are so fantastic for helping detox the body and the mind. All of it working together. 3 more breaths here. Breathe it in and out. In and out. 1 more. Sliding the hand close to the face. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, come down. Take a sip of water if you need it. Coming back to that shape, lifting the left arm up to the sky, and then reaching underneath the right arm. Fingertips come out. Invitation to wrap the arm around behind us. What feels good here? 3 breaths. Definitely invite you to stay in this pose a little bit longer as you inhale, reach this arm up. Exhale, hand down. Left arm reaches. And then slowly lower it all the way down, taking any kind of savasana or rest you would like. You might choose to do a reverse savasana on the belly, using the hands as a pillow. Sometimes a side savasana is nice, or on the back, whatever feels good to you. I encourage you to hold this posture a little bit longer if you have the time. Finding that stillness. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. invitation to stay here. If you need to go about your day, you can begin to bring some awareness into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rocking the head back and forth, reaching the arms up overhead, hugging it all in, rolling over onto the right or left side. 3 breaths here. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am present. Slowly coming all the way up to a seated position. Finding ourselves back on the mat. Rolling the shoulders up and back. Bringing our hands to heart center to close the practice. The light in me honors, respects, and appreciates the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Have an absolutely fantastic day, Rebels. My name is Ashley. You can follow me on Instagram at neebsdoesyoga, and I will be back teaching on our wonderful UNLV campus next month. More to come on that. Take care.